Most men think they get played because they miss obvious red flags, but the truth is quieter and earlier. Power shifts begin in language, not behavior, long before distance or silence appears. There are four words women whisper that seem harmless, even polite. Yet, they quietly decide who leads and who waits. If you have ever felt confused, hopeful, or stuck proving yourself, this will feel uncomfortably familiar because those moments were never random. Most men misread female behavior because they watch actions without understanding framing. They chase clarity, consistency, and reassurance, believing effort creates attraction. In reality, attraction responds to self direction and emotional steadiness. Language subtly frames expectations before actions follow. When a woman uses certain words, she is not describing her situation, she is testing yours. How you respond tells her whether you are anchored in yourself or willing to drift to keep her interested. First is the word busy. Men hear a scheduling issue and respond with patience and understanding. Psychologically, busy is rarely about time. It is about priority and leverage. Inconsistency activates intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism that strengthens habits through uncertainty. When attention appears and disappears unpredictably, the brain assigns more value, not less. High value men do not confront this word. They quietly match availability and remove the reward of chasing. Second comes maybe a word men mistake for possibility. Maybe a suspension, keeping you emotionally available without commitment. It preserves her options while freezing yours. Psychologically, ambiguity shifts power toward the person who decides the pace. Waiting feels respectful to men, but it signals compliance. The self-directed response is simple and calm. Treat uncertainty as a no. Step back, continue your life, and let clarity require action, not hope today. Third is friend, often delivered with warmth and sincerity. Men hear safety and think trust will grow into attraction. Psychologically, this word categorizes roles. It offers emotional access without romantic risk. When you provide comfort, availability, and reassurance without boundaries, polarity fades. High-value men do not argue labels. They reduce emotional labor, redirect energy to their purpose, and allow space to reveal whether attraction exists. Distance restores polarity more than effort ever could. Fourth is soon, the promise that never lands. Men hear optimism and wait. Believing patience shows maturity. Psychologically, soon is temporal delay, feeding hope while avoiding commitment. It keeps you invested without offering anything concrete. The power shift occurs when you stop waiting for timelines that lack dates. High-value men treat vague futures as information, not invitations. They proceed with momentum and let reality, not promises, determine access to their time. Across these words, the pattern is identical. Language creates a frame, and your reaction confirms it. Imagine messaging her, receiving vagueness, then adjusting your schedule, tone, and expectations to stay available. Each adjustment teaches her you will bend. This is not manipulation, it is calibration. People test boundaries to locate stability. Men who anchor themselves do not rush to fix ambiguity. They observe it, respond minimally, and let consistency decide direction. The shift begins when you stop personalizing uncertainty. Words lose power when they no longer move you. Instead of chasing reassurance, you invest in direction. Purpose, friendships, training, and goals create a center that cannot be pulled by soft language. This is masculine self-mastery, not indifference. You remain respectful, calm, and present, yet unavailable to games. When your life advances regardless, others must meet you where you stand or fall away. When a man stops reacting, dynamics recalibrate. Consistency becomes attractive because it signals safety and leadership. Women do not respect men who need clarity from them. They respect men who carry clarity within. This is why boundaries feel magnetic. You are not withdrawing to punish, but to protect your direction. If interest is real, effort appears. If not, space reveals truth quickly, saving you time, energy, and self-respect. Long-term success. Busy, maybe friend, soon. None describe her reality, all measure yours. Each word tests how you handle ambiguity, delay, and reduced access. Do you chase, wait, serve, or hope? Or do you stay centered? The man who leads himself does not argue meanings. He responds with alignment. His time remains valuable, his emotions regulated, and his standards clear. That clarity forces choice. Mutual effort or clean distance, without confusion or resentment. If this perspective reframed moments you could never explain, it means you are ready for a different approach. Subscribe to Skyward Stories. Like this video and comment your situation if you want a breakdown of what she is really signaling. Awareness is only useful when applied, and this community is built for men choosing clarity over confusion, direction over delay, and self respect over chasing outcomes they cannot control anymore. When you stop surrendering your reactions, you reclaim authority over your life. Language no longer pulls you off center, and ambiguity loses its grip. You move with momentum, not anticipation. This is not about winning someone. It is about refusing to lose yourself. Women sense this steadiness immediately. Some step forward, others step out. But either way, you remain intact, grounded, and progressing toward the life you are building intentionally. Control is never taken from you. It is returned the moment you stop giving it away. Words only work when they move you. When they do not, respect enters quietly. You become the man who chooses rather than waits, who observes rather than reacts. That internal certainty is felt without explanation. And once you operate from it, relationships stop feeling confusing and start reflecting the standards you live by every day.